You always say, hey guys.
Alright. Hey everyone, it's Jennifer.
And it's Jonelle, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. So we're both 25 years old, and we thought that we would do a video about 25 things that we've learned by the age of 25. We're in our 20s, it's kind of like mid-20s, so along the way we've learned a lot of different things about ourselves and about just life in general. So we thought we'd share that with you guys today.
I found that through life you come across people that have done things to you that isn't so nice. And instead of going out of my way to tell people about it and kind of like expose people, I find that it's not up to me, and that over time people will expose themselves through actions that they do in other areas of their life.
You always have to start from somewhere. So I think it's important, something that I've learned is to kind of just be strategic and use every opportunity as a stepping stone to get to where you want to go in the future.
For me, when I was younger, I was definitely a pushover, and in my head I thought I was just a really nice person. And I came to realize that it's more of me being afraid of confrontation. So instead of thinking you're nice, you're actually building resentment in the future, and it comes out eventually. And no one really likes a resentful person, and you really have no one to blame but yourself for this. So definitely need to learn to stand up for yourself.
Everyone was raised differently, everyone has a different upbringing, and everyone is a product of how they grew up. So just because someone's different from you or has different actions or a different point of view does not make them wrong.
Don't play the victim game. No one likes a victim. I used to create all these like stories of why this, why that, why I'm doing this, and explain it to people. But sometimes you just gotta keep going and don't be a victim.
You will never have full control over any situation, so sometimes it's just not worth stressing and fighting over. Sometimes you just kind of have to let it go and just focus on your own actions, because at the end of the day, that's all you really have control over.
Don't write people off completely. People do change and learn over time.
Everything happens for a reason, and we might not always know what that reason is, but I know for me personally, I've been through a lot of things where I can definitely see the lesson learned at the end of the day, so I'm definitely a strong believer that everything happens for a reason.
There's going to be people you come across that love to give you gifts, either to your parents or your friends, and it's easy just to be like, no, I don't need it. And I've come to realize that people like to feel valued, and it's okay to just accept gifts sometimes, and when you do, just be happy and excited about it. You don't always have to like shove gifts away from you.
Saving money while you're young will always pay off in the future.
Definitely.
Always.
Take yourself seriously, take your dreams and everything that you want to achieve in life seriously. And that means sometimes being selfish with your time. If you don't plan your time, someone else will plan your time for you.
Balance is really important. So, there has to be a little bit of work in there, a little bit of fun, a little bit of love, a little bit of family, and overall, it'll just make you a happier, more peaceful person.
I learned that I know absolutely nothing for sure. I come to realize that every year, what I thought I do changes and my mind changes. What I thought I loved to do, what I thought I hated to do, it just changes all the time.
A lot of people are living in complacency. They don't know what their passion is, or if they do, they're not pursuing it. So I think I've learned that it's really important to just try new things, because it's definitely a step in the right direction towards figuring out what you want to do and how you want to do it.
Growing up, I relied on parents, teachers, prime ministers, doctors to do everything and tell me everything for me. And I realize now that they don't all have answers. They all have their flaws, and they're figuring things out too. So something I learned is you gotta approach things with a critical mind and question things, and don't just take everything that they say and believe it.
Be confident in who you are and love yourself first, because if you don't, then no one else will.
When someone ignores your presence and looks past you, it kind of hurts. So flipping it the other way, it's like when you see people, make sure they know that they matter and compliment them when they do something good.
Nothing lasts forever, so for the good moments, make sure that you cherish them, and for the bad moments, know that they're only temporary.
When I was younger, I used to like doing work alone, and I thought I could get everything done so much faster. And then when I went to university, I realized I could get so much farther in life with just working within a team and working with people.
Comparison will always leave you feeling less satisfied, so just focus on what you're doing and realize that everyone's journey is different, and you just kind of have to focus on yourself.
Happiness will never come in that next thing you're looking forward to. It comes in these small moments, in these unexpected moments that just sneak up on you.
Everything you put out into the universe will come back at you, so put out good vibes only.
Love isn't painful, it's not a chase or a game, and it's not a validation of your self-worth. love isn't ego, and it isn't a self-reflection of how amazing you are.
People are always going to talk. They're always going to have something to say. You can't please everyone, so just kind of let them talk and do you.
If someone says something offensive and you don't believe in it, don't nod your head or smile. I see that all the time, and I do it myself because I don't want the room to feel awkward. But that's not okay. You shouldn't egg it on, and sometimes it's good to just not show any emotion and make them feel the embarrassment so that they don't do it again.
So that wraps up our 25 lessons that we've learned by the age of 25. We'd love to know what you guys have learned along your life journey. Leave it below, comment, let us know, and we'll see you guys next week. Awkward because this is always gonna happen. Like, it's the office life. You're gonna experience it, and it's gonna happen over and over and over again to like you and other people, and to social or not social people. So I think like